Thanks for tuning in to another
Peace Reflections. You are over here with Sarithia, and y'all already know what time it is. We are here for another Do You Believe in Magic Story time. Just a little piece, just a little piece. Now you sing from you sing the title. His family did a little piece. Do you believe in magic? A little piece of magic on her reflection. A little piece of magic on her reflection. You can't be spending the night at what my mom used to say. You can't spend a night, not spend the night. You can't spend a night at everybody's house reflection. Okay, you can't spend a night. Now they can come over your house and spend a night, but you get what I'm saying. Then you gotta watch that too, cause energy don't die. It just keep going. It just keep. It's just a little piece. Okay. Now for everybody, let me go and put this up real quick. This could be a triggering subject for y'all. All right, this could be a little triggering subject for y'all, but I'm just here to let you know, reflection, because I mean, if you don't know what's really going on out here in these witchcraft streets, reflection is, do you believe in magic streets? Then you can become a victim. You can become a little piece of a victim and you didn't even know. You didn't even know. You going to the doctor and shit trying to figure out what's going on. Reflection. Shit all in front of your door. You don't know what it is. Reflection. You think it's salt and shit. You think the wind blew some concrete dust over there by your door. It's a whole. It's that. Do you believe in magic? Alleged, just a little piece of alleged. I don't know. I don't know. Cause my hand over my mouth. I don't know that reflection. Please go get you a consultation. Jump in the DM. We'll see what we can do. We can see what we can do now. It's not for free. It's a little piece of a fee now. It's just a little piece. Just a little piece. Okay, you gotta be up in that kingdom till you get what I'm saying. Get some shit free now. Listen. I'm not gonna play with y'all. Okay. But with that being said, we up here to have a good time. Reflection. If this is your first, do you believe in magic story time with me? Reflection. Oh my goodness, you in for a treat. You are in for a treat. We stop, we talk our shit. We be like, oh my goodness, girl, how you ever been? How you went through that? Have you went through that? Okay, we talk about warlocks. We talk about magicians. We talk about all that over here. Reflection. Okay. We don't discriminate. You over here with right there. You over here in my spaceship. You are with my starers. So with that being said, go ahead, get the kids. Get the kids up out of your reflection, because listen, this is how we do it. This is how we do, baby. And anything goes over here at the night school. You never know what may come out of my stars. You don't know what we may talk about reflection, okay? But we are here to listen at a couple Do You Believe in Magic Story Times, okay? Now you see from the title, his family did a little piece of witchcraft. A lot of people was like, oh my goodness, I thought his mama was sweet. I thought she was a sweet old lady. Yeah, Miss Mary Ann wasn't as sweet as you thought her ass was. She around there tipping with the cane and shit. She over there tipping with that cane and shit the whole time. She can walk. She can probably outrun and walk your ass. Reflection. That is just what I heard. That is just what I heard. I don't know that for a fact. Okay. So with that being said, go ahead. Get everything you need. Reflection. I'm gonna get ready and start the countdown. Get y'all a little time. Not too much though. Not too much. So don't grab what you need and come on back to this video because we are about to get started. Okay. I knew I was late. Listen, I had to give me some juice. Don't y'all come over here judging me. I was thirsty. They said Tariq, man, you told us to make sure what's the countdown? Did I take too long? Was it a long time? Reflection, my name, at least I had to give me some juice, baby. We over here talking about, do you believe in magic? We talking about, do you believe in magic? So, I had to give me some juice. Reflection, don't judge me. Judge your brother. Okay, what I said, don't judge me. Don't judge Tariq. Judge your brother. Okay. Now, with that being said, since I took too long, reflection, I hope they gave y'all time to hit that like button. Yeah, did y'all hit the like button? Since y'all over here on my back, did you hit the like and subscribe button? And when you hit the subscribe button, did you hit that bell? Hey, ring my bell, ring that bell, reflection. So you never miss out on a good video. Because you never know what we're talking about. Y'all know we finna start our shadow work March the 23rd. We finna start our shadow work March 23rd, and we're going 3 weeks strong. Shout out to us, okay? Because shadow work is all a part of keeping that do you believe in magic off your ass. Yes, reflection. Did you not know shadow work keep a little piece of that do you believe in magic off your ass to keep you get what I'm saying, grounded, reflection, to keep you on your toes and shit so you can be alert. You ain't did no shadow work, you don't know what's in the shadows. So that's what we finna go in the shadows tonight or today, whenever you hit this video, whenever it may find you, okay? It'll never find you at the wrong time. If you clicked on the video, this shit ain't by coincidence. This ain't by coincidence, reflection, okay? So with that being said, we're not here to judge. We're here to listen. We're here to listen and we're here to learn a couple of things, okay? Because you can learn from other people's experiences. Sometimes you ain't got to walk that path. Sometimes reflection, you can just listen and know what not to do. Shit, I don't got to walk that path, girl. I already walked it for me. What you talking? So with that being said, let's
hello. Do y'all know that men do witchcraft, voodoo, all that stuff just as much as women do, if not more? Story time. So I remember when I first got with my ex, my sleep started not being so good. So I'm like, Lord, what is going on? Why can't I sleep? I'm tired. I'm starting to get darkness under my eyes. What's going on? So I prayed about it. I said, Lord, why am I not sleeping peacefully? And one thing about it, two things for sure, when I ask the Lord for an answer, he always give me an answer. So one night, we in the bed, we sleeping, and I'm like, I'm about to turn in, I'm gonna go to sleep early or whatever. And only thing I know is, as soon as I hit that sleep, like I'm about to be in a deep, deep sleep, I'm like, yes, I'm about to go to sleep. God say, wake up. He said, wake up, don't move, keep your eyes closed. Right? Basically, continue to play sleep. And I did just that, because when God spoke to me, it shocked my whole body. I couldn't even go back to sleep. So I'm just laying there and I'm like, all right, Lord, what you want me to be up for? Like, what you want me to be up for? So I'm up for like a good 20 minutes just sitting there, laying there. I'm like, all right, Lord, like, I want to go to sleep. I want to catch my ZZs. He said, be quiet. Just lay there. And so I'm looking at my ex. He sleep. And so I turn over. I look at my.
The Lord can't even get her no message, reflection. She all impatient and shit. She all impatient. She started talking and shit. The Lord said, shut your ass up. Shut up. I'm trying to show you something, Caroline. I'm trying to lead some reflection. I think that's what it could have been a little piece of it. Sometimes you got to peace, be still. You got to shut up too in order to get the message.
I look at my ex. He is still asleep. He giving sleep or whatever. And so, only thing I know is I started breathing heavy as if I was all the way asleep. Y'all, why this man leans over and starts spelling and chanting in my ear about how all of my energy is going to be his, how I'm going to be stuck on him, oh, you're going to be mine, is literally like spelling and chanting in my ear over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And still to this day, he don't know that I know. The whole time he thought he was laying something down, I was rebuking it and sending it right where it needed to go. Rebuking it and sending it right where it needed to go. It got to a point where I told him, I looked him dead in his face. I said, I know what you're doing and I know who you are. You cannot break me. It will never happen. And I asked him one day, randomly, I said, are you a warlock? This man bust out and started laughing, called his cousin, was like, cuz, you can't believe what this girl just asked me. But that motherfucker never said no. He never said no. Never said no. I told him, you can't break me. It got to a point where everything that he was trying to do to me ended up happening to him. Ended up happening to him. It got to a point where he said, yeah, you know, you're a really strong woman. Like, your spirit, everything about you, you just strong. I know. As a woman, stop being pressed when a man wants to talk to you or be around you. Your only currency that you have with men is your energy and your beauty. If you get with a man and you notice that glow that you had before is gone, or you start, your skin is looking dull, your beauty is fading, he's ciphering your energy and he is ciphering your beauty. That's what he's doing. That's what men take from us. A lot of men don't, okay, they care about the money. They care.
Okay, so let's stop and talk about that reflection. That's a very real thing. Energy vampires. You get what I'm saying? Reflection. We all probably know somebody. Shit, she was living up insane. Hey, she was living her best life, skin and shit glowing, all that reflection. Next thing you know, she fucked around and talked to, you know, a little piece of warlock, not the whole thing, not the real deal, but just a little piece, little princess type shit reflection. And next thing you know, she just ain't looking the same. Shit just ain't hitting the same. She don't care about really the stuff that she used to care about. You get what I'm saying? Reflection, her skin and shit just looking drained. Reflection, she just looked drained and shit. Okay, not only with women, not only do men do this, some women do this too. Okay. But reflection, the whole time you think she just going through some things and don't nobody understand her mind. She won't rock candy, man. It ain't that reflection. I got that from Boots. I got that from Bootsy. But for real though, reflection, it's not that. It's the he over there sucking that energy up out of her. He over there little, and it seemed like the most she looked dull and depressed and all, you get what I'm saying, reflection, the brighter his ass get. He just over there shine bright like a diamond. He just shining brighter and brighter. Seem like he get more prosperous and more prosperous. And it seemed like shit just ain't going her way. It seemed like things just not falling in place for her. It's because she over there fucking with that energy vampire. Now, all warlocks ain't bad. And I'm not gonna say all that. But reflection, you gotta keep your eye on their ass. If that's the energy that you want to jump into, you gotta keep your good eye, that evil eye on their ass. Okay, reflection. So yeah, we all know somebody like this, okay? And maybe you didn't know, you just thought it was an ancient, you get what I'm saying, person, but the whole time reflection, no, that's an energy vampire. They will literally go from person to person and suck up their damn energy once they done. We talked about this in another video, these false ass prophet videos. Remember I told you when I did that video about these false ass prophets, these false ass leaders, these false ass teachers, reflection, and they'll go around and they'll try to suck the energy out your ass. This is a very real thing. But some people, they'll be in a whole full-blown relationship, a whole marriage to these people, and they are study sucking the energy out they ass. 28 look like they damn near 40, reflection, okay? You know, sometimes it ain't the Uggs. It's, you get what I'm saying? It's other things, it's other factors in place. But if you ain't did that shadow work, you ain't grounded. You get what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on, reflection. You just think you just receiving the bad end of the stick. Think you just receiving the bad end of the deal the whole time. No, you got to look at that energy that's around you. Shit, look at how you was doing. I'll tell a person, before you think that you can't make it without a person, what the fuck was you doing before the reflection? What was you doing before they ass? Okay, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
If you are holier than thou, this video is not for you. So you can go ahead and exit because you might not like the things I'm about to say. But this is some information that really needs to be placed out here because a lot of people that's in the streets, they don't know this and they're not aware of this, especially the young niggas that's just hopping out and just hopping in the streets. If you know anybody that's in the streets, dealing with somebody in the streets or anything of that nature, please share this video to them or tag them in this video because they need it. There is a level of spiritual warfare that people are not aware of that are in the streets. Yes, we understand that there are spirits operating in the streets, but what you don't know is there are actual witches and warlocks that are in the streets that have altars against you, have said word curses against you, have done sorcery and all kind of witchcraft against you and your loved one. A lot of these young dudes, they be rapping, these rappers talking about, I done went to the voodoo lady and had it. These rappers are not playing. A lot of these rappers are not playing when they're talking about they went and did witchcraft on the ops. People are in the streets that really do witchcraft and will put.
Most definitely. Let's stop and let's talk about that reflection. That's some of the best customers right there. I don't know that. I'm just saying. But for real, reflection, you listen, they'll slip that shit in them rap songs and stuff like that. Reflection. Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Have y'all watched what's that movie? What's that movie about that guy? And it was like an international movie. And it was a true story though. They was in poverty. Reflection. I forgot the name of that movie. If I call it, I bet y'all know it. And he had went to the voodoo man. He had went to the medicine man. Reflection. And the medicine man, he was working with the spirit Eshu, Papa Legba. And next thing you know, reflection, the medicine man had gave him something to wear, and he told him as long as he wear this, no matter what, you won't die. No matter what no matter what go on in these streets, no matter who come against you. And he had got so powerful. But I forgot what happened, but somehow somebody took it from him. I think somebody had took what that man had gave him to wear up off of him. Reflection. And when I tell you shit started going wrong, reflection. This is a very real thing. This shit really happened. Okay, so hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You probably think because you got your man in the streets and reflection. Okay, you over there, listen, rival gangs, all that. Reflection. Them folks be going to use that. Do you believe in magic? They be having all type of altars going on in their house. They be wearing all type of shit up under their clothes to protect themselves. You think they ass don't believe in magic? You think they okay? Reflection. Okay, them be the main ones. Them and the strippers. That's just what I heard. That's just what I heard. Now I don't know that. I don't know that what they say. Customer customer confidentiality reflection. I don't know that. I'm just saying they be in them streets, and yeah, they have to pay for that little protection. Not just the protection you thinking about. They have other type of protection. Reflection. They be fucking with them spirits.
Put witchcraft on the ops, and not only on the ops, they will also do witchcraft amongst the people that's in a group of people that they do their dirt with. That's why a lot of times you will see people in these gangs and these groups of the people that be doing what they do. They have people amongst the group that don't want to do stuff, but it just seems like they just gotta do what they OGs and they leaders and they people tell them to do. They don't want to do it. Sometimes you are under oppression of witchcraft from your gang leaders. You gotta understand this. Sometimes they do witchcraft on you to pull strings on you and make you do whatever they want you to do. We have to understand the source of witchcraft is control, manipulation, deceit, coercion. Back to those rappers. Be careful with them songs that y'all listen to, because they speaking word curses over y'all. And they also trying to get y'all accustomed to this concept of doing witchcraft in the streets to make it normal. Back to the witchcraft on your loved ones and you. Some of y'all wondering why all these strange illnesses and things are happening to your loved ones. They not only be attacking you, the ops, they not only attacking you in the physical, they attack you in the spirit as well when they do witchcraft. Gotta understand this. You be wondering why granny just done died out the blue. Mama just done died out the blue. Your loved ones, this crazy stuff that happened to them, they done just died out the blue. You be wondering why sometimes you done just messed up and went to jail. Just stuff ain't happening right for you. Sometimes it is that karmic debt. When you do bad in the world, you're gonna reap what you sow. But sometimes it ain't that. Sometimes the ops is doing witchcraft on you. That's why you done got into it with the ops, and now you done went to jail, and now this didn't happen, now that didn't happen. Sometimes it's witchcraft, and sometimes.
Let's stop and let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. I've seen that several times, Flexion. Let's talk about that. Next thing you know, reflect, you be like, why this person going to do that? They know the opposite. They know, you get what I'm saying? We at war right now. They know we war ready right now. What is they doing? What is they doing the whole time? Reflection, they ops. No went to the medicine hand. They know went to that, do you believe in magic? They done went over their reflection and said a couple incantations. They could have got a couple, you get what I'm saying? I don't know the recipe and shit. But they could have, what I said, I don't know the recipe, but they could have went and got, a little work and manipulation magic, astro travel. Shit, the medicine man, the medicine woman, they could have went over there and did sprinkle a little do you believe in magic on the ops reflection from afar. Not you get what I'm saying? They'll be sitting right there on by their little altar doing their thing, reflection. The whole time this person just get up out the blue and they just go do some stupid ass shit. They just get up out the blue and be like, why they move like that? Why they do that? They knew this person was looking for them. Reflection. The medicine man, the medicine woman, they made that person come out of hiding. Reflection. They done put them in a very vulnerable position. Reflection. Okay, so this is a very real thing because a lot of people, they'll be like, I don't understand why such and such did that over there fucking with that. Do you believe in magic? You can't get into it with everybody, reflection, because everybody don't fight the same. Everybody don't fight physical. Some people fight spiritually. You get what I'm saying? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you just came in, we
You be wondering why you done fell out with people in your own gang, in your own crew. Now, all these things happening to you. It don't just necessarily be the ops. Sometimes it be the people in your own circle. When you in that world and they do witchcraft, doing witchcraft on you. Understand me. I'm not telling you something that I'm telling you something that these people in the streets that do witchcraft have demonic intel and demonic insight. That's how they know where you be at like that. That's how they know things about you that they just should not know sometimes. Because they going to practitioners, they're going to witches and warlocks if they're not the witch or the warlock themselves, doing their own rituals, doing their own curses and hexes and altars against you and your people. And one of you dudes in the streets' biggest downfalls is the women y'all deal with. Women, for niggas in the streets, if you ain't messing with the right woman, it's gonna make you crash and burn. Sometimes the ops mess with your woman just to say, I smashed the ops chick. But sometimes the ones that be doing witchcraft, they messing with your woman. They doing black magic on her. They doing witchcraft on her to get to you. Sometimes they use sex as a form of witchcraft. They put that wood on that woman and get her to singing like a canary. She done told them where your stash houses be, who your plugs are, where you be, how you move, and what time you do what you do. Sometimes they use witchcraft in the form of sex on your woman to get insight on you. I bet there's some people that can attest to this, that they done seen niggas get killed because of a woman that they was dealing with. They was dealing with the wrong woman, or the opposite sent a woman to you to get all your information. Next thing you know, they got that nigga. This is real deal spill, because I'm telling you what I done seen while I was out there. So y'all need to understand the type of spiritual warcraft that y'all are putting yourself in a position with. There really is witches and warlocks out there. And if you do not have the protection of God, baby, you will get devoured. Not only will you get the
baby, get hung up in them eagle claws. Them eagle claws, baby, they'll come and prey on your P-R-E-Y, not P-R-A-Y reflection. You better know this. And that's another thing too, especially with that, do you believe in magic? A lot of people, that's why you gotta conquer that sex demon. When I said that sex, it's not really a demon, it's energy. You gotta conquer that sex energy reflection, because most people, that's their weakness. And you know, them, that medicine man and that medicine woman, they know that. They know that. So I tell people, when you meet certain people, you don't meet them by coincidence all the time. Sometimes the motherfuckers are sent to you. Sometimes they, do you believe in magic? Because you never know, the kingdom and the reach is very far, reflection. So you would think you don't know how this person know this person. You don't know. You like, it's no way they know that person. You think you creeping in the next room the whole time, baby. That's that do you. Your optional sit there, do you believe in magic your way? But you looking for chicken foots, you looking for concrete dust, you looking for all that shit reflection the whole time. They just sit there, throw that ass in a circle. Come here, let me throw that ass in a circle. They done threw that ass. They done sent a little piece of do you believe in magic, okay? But they done sent it through a person. Because that shit can get sent through a person, a place, or a thing, depending on the practitioner that you go to. Baby, okay? I'm just trying to tell you, reflection is very real in these streets. It's very real when you talk about spiritual warfare. That's why I be telling people guns ain't gonna get it all the time. People, it's the way the world is working right now, reflection. You talking about, oh, you got this gun, you got that gun, baby. Baby. They done went to the medicine man. They done went to the medicine woman. That shit ain't gonna work, reflection. That shit'll fuck around. Listen, don't let them jump up in your mind and make you do some old weird ass shit, reflection. They'll get you to take yourself out the game. They'll get you to put yourself in a situation that you in jail. They'll get you to put yourself in a situation you fucked around and fucked the wrong one. They'll get you the reflection. The setup is real. That's why you got to do that. What? You got to do your shadow work. You got to be grounded. You got to raise higher in the vibration, especially if you out there in them streets. Okay, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button. We not here to judge. We not here to judge, though, reflection, okay? I'm just telling you, you get what I'm saying, what's really going on. And a lot of people, they like, well, I don't believe that's right there, okay? But let's listen. If you ain't never went through a reflection, then you don't know. You don't know reflection. You never had no do you believe in magic put on you. Then you ain't gonna know reflection. And shit, a lot of y'all had that do you believe in magic put on you. You still don't know the person that did it. Shit, you could be laid up beside that person right now.
If you have never had witchcraft put on you, this story, the things I did, the things that happened, it's gonna be entertaining, but you're not gonna truly understand it. You can be saved, you can know God, you can read your Bible back to front, you can go to church every Sunday and still have an opening in your defense. I personally know somebody that stopped having sex, that didn't curse, listened to Christian music, read the Bible, was a minister in a church, the whole nine. And the enemy waited until her mother died to attack her. The enemy is patient. So you can have all the defenses you want and have on the full armor of God, the whole nine, and you can still be subject to witchcraft. Yes, Jesus died for our sins. Yes, we are protected. But a lot of y'all underestimate witchcraft, homie. Dark magic operates off of low vibrations. As long as you have low vibrational feelings, you can get witchcraft put on you. That means anxiety, depression, extreme sadness, any type of low vibrational thing like that, hate, envy, lust. You would have to be perfect to not be subject to witchcraft. And again, if you ain't never had it put on you, you wouldn't understand. Am I saying walk around here and be scared to death of somebody putting witchcraft on you? No. I am saying walk in your truth. When you walk in your truth, you can't be touched. But walking in your truth takes time. You have to make mistakes before you get there. You have to experience low vibrations, high vibrations, the ups, the downs. I was like 23 when this mess happened to me. We were still young, homie. You got to understand that even Job in the Bible was subject to misfortune. A lot of what Job went through, it sounded like witchcraft. God allowed the devil to plague Job simply to teach Job spiritual warfare. A lot of y'all claim y'all Christians, y'all hardcore Christians, but y'all ain't never been through nothing. Y'all ain't never had to war in the spirit. A lot of y'all love God when he giving y'all stuff, but let him allow the devil to come in and turn up on your ass. See if you still praising his name then. That's what the whole book of Job was about. Spirit.
Hit the like and subscribe button, reflection. If you miss any of my do you believe in magic story times, go to the playlist tab. He got plenty with Liz and Flesh. He came and spilled his soul. He came and spilled his soul about when he was going through his do you believe in magic with his wife. So if you want to check out that video, you can go check him out on TikTok, or you can actually go to the playlist tab, and we got plenty of his story times over there. Reflection easy. You got
spiritual warfare.
You know what he's talking about.
If you ain't got no experience in spiritual warfare, don't get your ass in these comments talking about why you did this, why you did that, you should have done this. If your ass ain't been through it, you don't know. I don't give a damn that you know your Bible. I don't give a damn that you go to church. I don't give a damn that your mom and dad are pastors, that you're a preacher's kid. When you understand how witchcraft works, you understand why it's so important to be grounded. Y'all be thinking that being saved means that you can't be touched. Hell no, who the fuck told you that? Who told you that? When you save, you are the main damn target. Why would the devil want to put witchcraft on one of his people? Hell no. He coming for the people that's truly saved. He gonna come for unions. He gonna attack marriages. He gonna attack divine friendships. Witchcraft is belief and intent. Anybody can do witchcraft. Anybody. Just as there is strength in numbers with prayer, with God, there is strength in numbers with witchcraft, homie. A lot of y'all get saved and forget that the devil exists. It's real, homie. Just as there are people on their knees praying to God, there are people on their knees praying to the devil. People make sacrificial deals with the devil. They give away their firstborn child for prosperity and wealth. A lot of the businesses you see running today, the billion-dollar businesses, they are founded on witchcraft. Somebody ancestor conjured up a damn demon, conjured up Mammon, and cut a fucking deal. If I do this, if I give you my firstborn child, or if we give you one firstborn child each generation, this wealth continues. That's how that shit go. That's how generational curses begin. A lot of y'all underestimate witchcraft. A lot of y'all underestimate the devil. Yes, God has authority over the devil. But if you not living in your truth, you can fool people. You can fool the world, but you ain't fooling God. And you damn sure ain't fooling the devil. All the enemy needs is an opportunity. The enemy is militant. The spiritual world is militant. There are different levels and different doggone rankings in hell, different rankings in heaven. You got the low vibrational demons, the privates. You got the doggone, the high ranking generals, the big dogs. Lovejoy Lacey was a motherfucking big dog, homie. That girl knew her shit inside and out. I ain't told y'all about it yet, but Shawty knew her shit. To do a destiny swap spell and to conjure up different demons and send them over here and kill this person and flip over a car and cause this, that's high ranking shit. Average motherfuckers can't do that. You have to have some skin in the game. The devil has a Bible. The devil has a Bible. People know that Bible. People know about the Book of the Dead. People know about the different books of spells. And they ground themselves in hate. And baby, they coming for you way harder than you know. A lot of y'all under attacking, y'all don't even know it. Because you're not spiritually in tune enough to know. You wonder why your car keep tearing up. You wonder why your money keep getting fucked up. You wonder why you keep having incubi and succubi visit you in your dreams and fuck the shit out of you. You wonder why you waking up every night with scratch marks all on you, bite marks all on you, and bruises and shit. Somebody you know is fucking you over. I'ma keep it real with y'all. Y'all spend too much time in the Bible. All of the answers is not in the Bible. There are different apocryphas outside of the Bible that were once in the Bible that has a whole lot of answers. For example, it tells you where incubi and succubi come from in the book of Enoch. The book of Enoch was once a part of the Bible, but they took it out. That's the definition of an apocrypha. You also have the book of Adam and Eve that goes into detail about the story of Adam and Eve. But because y'all under the impression that any book outside of the Bible is demonic, you stay in this little box, in this cage, and you don't.
And that's what the medicine man and the medicine woman, they count on you to just to keep your head in that book right there, baby. They said just keep your head in there. That's just what I heard, though. They said, do you believe in magic around? What I said, do you believe in a little piece of magic? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Now, if y'all don't know about Lovejoy Lacey, she was elite reflection. She was elite. She ain't need no medicine man, no medicine woman, or nothing. Her shit was hitting like grits. Her shit was hit like grits, according to him now. According to him, she was putting that whoa. She was putting that woo on his ass. Okay, go definitely check out those story times in the playlist tab on that. You get what I'm saying? Hoodoo Voodoo playlist tab reflection. Okay, we got some good shit over there. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button if you haven't already. And let's go. We finna go over to Ganya right now. They said who Ghana? Ganya. We finna but I said Ganja. Let's go over there to Ghana real quick reflection, okay? And let's listen at another story time. Remember, we not here to judge. We are not here to judge. We just here to listen.
Story time. So let me tell you about the time that they almost tried to kill you, girl, in Ghana. So this is a real thing. First of all, I'm going to say this. If you go to any foreign country, I want you to make sure, and this is only for the spiritual girlies, this is not for the disbelievers or people that believe in other deities and gods to worship. This is only for my kingdom girlies, okay? Make sure that when you are traveling to these other countries, that your relationship with God is really solidified, that literally you have a prayer life. I mean, that you are really praying in the spirit. You have the Holy Ghost for real, and not that church ghost, but the Holy Ghost. And that you have a life of fasting, because I'm going to tell you how, one, I even had discerned that something was off. So first of all, if you know anything about me, you may only know me from TikTok and just kind of talking about helping you to find your kingdom spouse. Yes, I am your kingdom girly. However, I am a minister too. I'm a prophet of God. I am apostolic, and I believe in the Holy Ghost. I believe in deliverance. And my phone is ringing. Hold on, this is a real thing. All right, sorry, my husband was calling me. And so I believe in the fivefold domain and the giftings and how that it is utilized in the body of Christ. Now, I'm going to say this. Traveling to another country, the Lord did prepare me for where I was going. He even showed me in a dream what was waiting for me there. However, so I don't need to give you a whole storyline of what it is that I do and how God uses me in the spirit, because one, never let your right hand know what your left hand is doing, and also two, never let your opponents know, especially witches, how it is that God uses you in the kingdom. So anyway, I literally was going to Ghana to get married, and literally as I'm sitting in the chair at the barbershop, my husband was getting his hair cut, all of a sudden my stomach just started hurting. And I'm like, oh, this pain is kind of like unbearable. But light bulb, I recognized this pain before when somebody else had sent me witchcraft a couple of years ago. So I said, let me just go to the bathroom though, just to make sure I don't need to go to the bathroom. Surprisingly, I get to the church. I couldn't even use the church's bathroom because they said that the water was out houseway. So we go to my husband's uncle in our house. His uncle is a doctor. And literally we go to their house, and all of a sudden, like, I'm just sorry to be vulgar, I'm vomiting and I'm going to the bathroom constantly, and I'm like losing a lot of fluids. But this wasn't just a natural thing, this was a spiritual thing too. And I said, it feels like life is leaving out of my body, like my virtue is leaving me. And so literally I called my spiritual father. My spiritual father happens to be African too. I'm going to also tell you that it is so important to have a spiritual covering, because your spiritual covering, watch this, your spiritual covering is a second ears and eyes for you. Come here, Eli and Samuel. If you remember the story of Eli and Samuel, what happened when the Lord was calling Samuel? What did Eli say after the third and fourth time of realizing that it's the Father that is calling Samuel? He says, the next time you hear the voice, says what? Speak, Lord, your servant is listening. And so literally my spiritual covering, thank God that he was African. God knew what I needed before I needed, because I did not know I was going to Africa. He was able to see in the spirit as well what it was that God had showed me. This is what the Lord showed me. The Lord has showed me literally them sending witchcraft in the wind. I saw literally like the wind blowing, like leaves blowing in the wind. And the Holy Spirit said they sent witchcraft in the wind to contaminate your food. Yes. This is the real thing. And literally I said, wow, okay. So I knew now what to target pray, but I'm going to be honest. My body was so weak. I'm trying to tell you, I was literally about to die. Life was about to leave me. I could barely pray for myself in the spirit. And if anybody that truly knows me know, I am the one that can pray for everybody. And literally, I could not really pray for myself. And so my spiritual father, he begins to pray. He tells my husband what to do. Go and get some communion, blah, 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 blah. My spiritual daughter, she calls me, and I say to her, Christina, I feel like life virtue is just leaving out of my body. Like, I feel like I'm about to die. So watch this. Stay tuned.
So now my spiritual daughter begins to pray for me. I did not even start to pray. She just tapped in. This is also the importance of also teaching those that come after you. Some of the jobs of leaders that they do are really not always good jobs, because leaders don't always impart better, but they impart the same. Next is always going to be greater, and then that's another lesson for another day. So anyway, after she begins to pray for me, I begin to feel virtue come back. My husband come back with a communion, and all of a sudden, as soon as I put the cracker in my hand, I feel life begin to come back into me when I begin to pray. I always tell people, especially if you are a person that God uses you when it comes to warfare, spiritual warfare, to take communion every day. Communion will not stop the warfare, but it will stop you from feeling the blows as hard. And so literally after I took the communion and I prayed and everything like that, all of a sudden it was just like I came back to normal. Everybody in the house is scared because 5 minutes ago I looked like that they was planning my funeral, and now 5 minutes later I look like, okay, let's go to the nail salon. Not knowing that, watch this, that witchcraft wasn't just to take me out, because there was so much warfare when it came to this marriage, but it was also to stop me from ministering to the woman who actually did my nails, that had something in her office when I got there the next day that actually was witchcraft. I'm going to tell you something, discernment 101. You need discernment, and listen to it. So I just want to say this for all of you that plan on traveling and even getting artifacts from the islands and the places, the continents that you go to. Be careful, because everything that is cultural to them sometimes may be spiritual for you, meaning that there are people culturally that practice witchcraft. Okay, and so literally they're not going to tell you when they give you this and say this is witchcraft, use this. They won't say that. They'll just say, oh, this is the bracelet of our land, this is whatever of our land, this is what it's used for naturally, but they won't tell you spiritually what's the spirit behind it. Let me explain really quickly how witchcraft works. This within itself is not witchcraft. This is just a case holder. However, actions are judged by intention, and that's a spiritual law. Once a person intends a certain thing when it comes to this, what happens is when people put spirits behind artifacts, items, places, or whatever, the intent is for that spirit to come behind this thing to make it do something else now. So this is why also we got to be careful of anything that we bring into our homes. You got to pray over them, because you do not know what people has done to those things before it actually got to you, and actually what they intended to do. There are some sick, evil people in this world, trust me. And literally, I will say this, that after the wedding, the witchcraft did begin to die down, but it was not over. But I'm going to say this, it was only the mantle that saved me. I'm protected, I'm guarded, and I'm God's.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Reflection, we over here talking about that. Do you believe in magic? If you just came in, make sure to hit that bell, hit the subscribe button, so you will never know when we dropping videos. Okay, now this is a very real thing. People, didn't I tell you that do you believe in magic come in people, places, and things? That's why you on the step gifts from every fucking body. Reflection, if you accept it, sometimes I won't even touch that shit. I be like, thank you. Fuck around, throw this shit out the window. Reflection leaves and return it back to senders. I'm throwing it out the window. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, because I know everybody that come into your life, they don't have the best intentions for you. Remember, a frown ain't nothing but a smile turned upside down, okay? So your enemy sometimes can be right up under you. Look at certain movies, Reflection. When people are at the top, who is the pick? How do they use the file? Reflection? It's usually somebody that's in the inside. It's usually somebody that's real close to them. Reflection. It's usually a false ass, hating ass friend, a frenemy in the background. Reflection, who really don't have the best interest for them. Okay, so you gotta know. Remember, they say it get lonely at the top. Sometimes it's a reason why it get lonely, because shit, you sometimes it's hard to trust these motherfuckers. Reflection. It's hard to trust they ass. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This shit going all the way over there in Ghana. It's going on. It's going on over there in Ganja. Reflection. What I say, Ganja. Reflection. They say ain't no J in there. I'm just saying reflection. Shit is going on over there too. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This is a
Chat, now y'all know I ain't never gonna steer y'all wrong. I'm here to tell y'all about my story. Do not judge me. We listen and we don't what? It's very important to have a relationship with Jesus Christ, and I'm gonna tell you why. All my life I've had these great attacks. Witchcraft to be exact. Warlocks, sorcerers, on and on and on. How I know about it is because I was introduced to it at a young age. Didn't know much, but I knew I was covered and protected by the blood of Jesus. Because my grandma ain't play that. but it's only so much she can do once you get older. I was the exploring type. Over the summer last year, I was dealing with this guy I had met. We became very close over the time. So close that I invited him in my home. Allowed him to meet my family. Now, my family's very loving. When it came time for me to go meet his sister did not approve of me, child. Now, even though I was in the world, I know about Jesus. I listened to my spirit. My discernment kicked in and said something ain't right about that girl. I always make little notes in my mind and I just keep it in the back for safekeeping. Y'all, never did anything to this girl, never knew this girl. But I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't deal with her, I deal with you. Cool. She was barely even home anyway. She was a traveler. I would stay the nights with him and stuff like that. This one particular night, I stayed the night. She had one whole room dedicated to witchcraft. Now, mind y'all, any other time I stayed the night, that door was closed. It ain't never been. But I pays attention. Baby, I looked to the left of me and I hit one of them. Not trying to be nosy, but like, I know y'all see this. Mind you, I know what that stuff is like because I used to take practice in it. Now, even though I'm in the world, it's boundaries, babe. I know Jesus ain't too fond of this. I'm not either because I know it's a lie. The devil is a lie. I always been covered, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, I can go deeper and deeper, but I'm not trying to do too much right now. I proceed to go to the bathroom and I look at myself in the mirror and say, self, what the heck is going on around here? I said, I knew it. The light in me, the spirit in me, she do not agree with. I may have had my ways, but I acknowledge Jesus. I prayed. Anyways, fast forward. This particular night she was home. Me and him in the room sleep. I'm a very light sleeper when I'm at other people's houses. That's just how I am. It was between the hours of 3 or 4 in the morning. That's when witches go to work. I felt that monkey on my back. Everybody say it's sleep paralysis, but it's really like spiritual warfare. I astro projected. I was there, but I wasn't there. Felt my eyeballs open and everything. I'm thinking I'm tapping him like, hey, get up, get up. I'm thinking I'm doing this. Y'all, I'm really asleep. She had a tank top on, some shorts, and some body beads. Her locks was to the side. I still remember the face. She was walking around the room and put her hand over me like, bro. I screamed Jesus' name and I was like, oh no, I gotta get up out of here, bro. I'm like, wake up, you ain't hear me. Like, huh? Like, huh? Like, this is not a game. Like, you ain't see what just happened? Like, nah, I'm asleep. I'm like, well, I'm about to go to sleep at my house. Like, y'all got that. It's something funky going on in here. I felt so drained, so tired, just so, oh my God. And I prayed about it and I said, God, if he's not for me, show me. Everything began to crumble. I'm a firm believer. If you're connected, it ain't respected. I got to cut you off. I just got to see it through. He began to act funny. Little secrets was coming out. God's rejection is really his protection. Remember that. Y'all, I can go on and on and on about the story, but I'll be trying to like shorten it up. I know the girlie's on a time schedule. What encouraged me to share my story to let y'all know is to have a relationship with Jesus Christ. That's the best thing you can.
Now, you can't dip in magic, man. You get what I'm saying? She said, because you know I used to do a little piece of it. But I got discernment now. Now, when you do that, do you believe in magic? It's all the end thing. You can't put one foot in and one foot out. Because once you cross that line now, once you play with them spirits, reflection. Okay, now, shit. Some shit you just can't come back from. Now, I know what they be saying and shit. But listen, from somebody that know well reflection, I'm telling you, don't cross that line if you plan on coming back. Don't even just leave that shit alone. Just leave it alone. Either you're going to be all the way with it or not at all, okay? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button. We over here talking about that do you believe in magic, okay? Now, with that being said, let's take a listen at somebody who had their own metaphysical shop reflection. They had their own metaphysical shop and shit, they was a little piece of victim of do you believe in magic?
Story time. So this is about the time that I managed a metaphysical supply store, a spiritual store, a witchcraft store. It was a regular day. I'm in the back office doing manager shit. I have one of my employees in the front of the store, greeting customers. A customer comes into the store and informs my employee that they wish to leave a blessing on the store. Without my knowledge, my employee agrees to let this person do this. So this man walks to the back corner of the store and crouches down really low and starts doing whatever the fuck he's doing, putting a blessing on the store. Again, I had no knowledge of this. I just thought the guy was shopping. We see all types of weird shit, so I didn't question it. The guy leaves. About 10 minutes later, my head starts pounding. I start to feel lethargic, sleepy, like my vision was a little blurry. So I get up. I'm like, let me walk this shit off, figure out what the fuck is going on. Why do I feel like this? As I'm walking out into the hallway, my employee meets me. That's when she tells me she also has a headache.
We got headaches at the exact same time. She also mentioned feeling drained and lethargic. That's when she told me what happened. Immediately no. I almost had a conniption, because why would you allow this? Regardless, we make the connection and we immediately go into witch mode. We sound cleanse. I began smoke cleansing. I walked to the area where he left his blessing to cleanse it. And out of the corner of my eye, I see a shadowy figure, a dark shadowy figure, like a shadow person, if you will. But this figure appears to be running out of the room that I'm cleansing. So I'm like, okay, this shit is working. I'm a little spooked, but not really. It's not my first time seeing shit. Of course, the front door was open, because what's the point of you smoke cleansing if there's nowhere for these spirits to go? They twerking all in your space, feet up on the table, and you think you
Let them know, girl. They in there trying to smoke cleanse with the door and shit closed. They ain't open no window. They ain't did what I said. They ain't open no window. Shit, baby. Hit the like and subscribe button. But let me tell you a little piece of something. Let me tell you a piece of something. Having a metaphysical shop and shit, you just can't be hiring no anybody. Just how when you go on a regular job, you take them through training and shit, girl, you should have had her ass trained. Cause baby, if I would have came across, I would have said, hold on, slow down, what you down there doing? Is you looking for something? Can I help you look for something? Because I know you ain't over here doing no do you believe in magic. I know you ain't doing no do you believe in magic. Hold on now, slow down. I'm the only one in here doing a little piece of that. I'm the only one, just a little piece. Just I ain't not the whole thing, not the whole sage shit. I'm just doing a little piece of it, okay? Little quartz crystal of it, all right? Like the inflection. I would say, hold on, baby, wait a minute. Wait a minute, do I need security? It's you. Do we need to escort this motherfucker up out of here? Now listen, because for real, reflection, you can't play them type of games, especially when you got a metaphysical shop. You just don't play them type of games. No way. Talking about you finna pray over some shit. I don't know your intentions. I don't know your spirit. I don't know your vibration. I don't know who you work with, who I work with. They may don't even like each other. Shit, you remember. Didn't I tell you somebody could have sent the medicine man to your shop, girl? Somebody could have sent the medicine man to your shop, baby. You just never know. You could have threw that ass on the circle last night. You get what I'm saying? They call him back. Little piece of didn't call him back because it wasn't good. Because it wasn't good. Now they just sent the medicine man to your shop and shit, girl. That's what I'm talking, reflection. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta be careful out here. You gotta be careful, okay? Like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, because we are over here talking about that. Do you believe in magic? This shit is a real thing. I'm trying to help y'all be protected up, okay? Now we not here to judge them, okay? This video is strictly for educational purposes only. We trying to learn some shit. We trying to pick up some shit. All right, reflection. Make sure you get what I'm saying. We don't be a victim. When I said a victim, I didn't do you believe in magic. All right. So with that being said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button. We're gonna come back for a part 2 because I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Reflection. Okay. So with that being said, until next time, I Shay.